is Whisper Sister, and this is a rune reading for colwyn25. So, I hope that this gives you something to consider. And, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get started. So your issue was one of kind of dealing with some health issues in your family and sort of responsibilities to do with that, and feeling the need to also be looking out for yourself, which I think is a really good thing to be aware of. You can't really help anyone else if you're not taking care of yourself, so okay. Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and choose the stones and we'll see if they give you anything to think about. First one is your overview. Next one is your challenge. And then your action called for. Okay. Alrighty, so your overview of your situation is Isa, which is stand still, and my book is getting away from me. There we go. So I'll just read the interpretation for this. Okay. The winter of the spiritual life is upon you. You may find yourself entangled in a situation to whose implications you are in effect blind. You may feel powerless to do anything except submit, surrender, even sacrifice some long-cherished desire. Be patient, for this is the period of gestation that precedes a rebirth. Positive accomplishment is unlikely now. There is a freeze on useful activity. All your plans are on hold. You may be experiencing an unaccustomed drain on your energy and wonder why. A chill wind is reaching you over the ice floes of old, outmoded habits. Trying to hold on can result in shallowness of feeling, a sense of being out of touch with life. Seek to discover what it is you're holding on to that perpetuates this condition and let go. Shed, release, cleanse away the old. Doing so will bring on the thaw. Usually, Isa requires a sacrifice of the personal, the I. At such a time, you cannot hope to rely on help or friendly support, and yet there is no reason for anxiety. Submit and be still, for what you are experiencing is not necessarily the result of your actions or habits, but rather arises from conditions about which you can do nothing. What has been full must empty. What is increased must decrease. This is the way of heaven and earth. To surrender is to display courage and wisdom. And yet there is another face to stand still. Just as winter is a time for going within, drawing Isa can announce a time of restoration and renewal at the deepest level. In your solitude, exercise caution and do not stubbornly persist in attempting to work your will. Remain mindful that the seed of the new is present in the shell of the old, the seed of unrealized potential, the seed of the good. Trust your own process and watch for signs of spring. Okay. is Awaz, which is the rune for defense, and this is your challenge. 109. As we are tested, we fund the power to avert blockage and defeat. At the same time, we develop in ourselves an aversion to the conduct that creates stress in our lives. If there appears to be an obstacle in your path, consider that even a delay may prove beneficial. Do not be overly eager to press forward, for this is not a time or situation in which you can make your influence felt. Patience is the counsel Awaz offers, nothing hectic, no acting needy or lusting after a desired outcome. This rune speaks to the difficulties that can arise at the beginning of a new life. Often it announces a time of waiting, for a spring to fill up with water, for fruit to ripen on the bough. Perseverance and foresight are called for here. The ability to foresee consequences before you act is a mark of the profound person. Avert anticipated difficulties through right action, this rune is saying, and yet even more than we are doers, we are deciders. Once the decision is clear, the doing becomes effortless, for then the universe supports and empowers your action. Receiving Awaz, you are put on notice that through inconvenience and discomfort, growth is promoted. This may well be a trying time. Certainly it is a meaningful one. So set your house in order, tend to business, be clear, and wait on the will of heaven. Okay, and so that was your challenge, and then your action called for is called Awaz, slightly different, and it's the rune for movement, and it's reversed here, so I'm going to read both the upright and reversed interpretations, and it's basically I'm going to show you where there may be a blockage in the energy of this rune. So that's this guy here. And so that's your challenge, your action called for. So, movement that appears to block. Be certain that what you are doing or not doing is timely. There are no missed opportunities. You have simply to recognize that not all possibilities are open to you, and not all opportunities are appropriate. The opportunity at hand may be precisely to avoid action. If you're feeling at a loss, unclear about the need to act, consider what is timely to your nature and remember, what is yours will come to you. Okay, and then the upright reading for this rune is, so this is kind of like, the energy that may be kind of blocked or hidden from you at the moment. Awaz is a rune of transition, transit and movement, of physical shifts, new dwelling places, new attitudes, or new life. It also signifies movement in the sense of improving or bettering any situation. There is about this rune a sense of gradual development and steady progress, with the accompanying notion of slow growth through numerous shifts and changes. This could apply to the growth of a business or to the development of an idea. A relationship may need to undergo changes if it is to live and grow. Moral effort and steadfastness are called for when you draw movement, another of the cycle runes. Let it be said this way: as I cultivate my own nature, all else follows. This rune's symbol is the horse, and it signifies the bond between horse and rider. Bronze Age artifacts show a horse drawing the sun across the sky. Here, Awaz is saying you have progressed far enough to feel a measure of safety in your position. Now it is time to turn again and face the future reassured, prepared to share the good fortune that comes your way. The sharing is significant, since it relates to the sun's power to foster life and illuminate all things with its light. Okay, so I hope that is relevant to you in some way. think, if it makes sense to you at all or not, either way. And if you want to share any more details, or if you want to sort of explore the applications to your situation, I'd be glad to do that. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and you also mentioned in your message that you would like me to do another drawing video. I've had a few requests for that. The thing is, I don't really draw very often. That was sort of a fluke when I was keeping that art journal before, but you never know, I might do another one. So thanks anyways for the request, and if I get the urge to draw, I'll be sure to record it. Anyway, good luck with your issue,